Dad?
Oh, there he is.
Oh, wow.
No.
Oh, here he is.
Don't cry.
You don't cry. Oh, you look nice.
Beautiful.
Okay, go away.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you too.
Aww, so sweet.
Welcome and good afternoon, family and friends. Bienvenue and bon après-midi, aux parents et amis. I am truly humbled and honored to join you all today to preside over the marriage of Erin and Gabriel. As we are gathered together in this place, we take ourselves out of the usual routines of daily life to witness a unique moment in the lives of Erin and Gabriel. Today, they join their lives in the union of marriage. C'est un honneur et un privilège pour moi d'être ici avec vous tout aujourd'hui pour présider le mariage de Erin et de Gabriel. En nous réunissant ici, nous faisons une pause dans la vie quotidienne pour vivre un moment unique dans la vie de Erin et de Gabriel. Aujourd'hui, ils unissent leur vie dans les liens sacrés du mariage. Who gives this woman to be married to this man?
Her mother and I.
Okay, deep breath. To other guests, they're happy to share this moment with you. Erin et Gabriel sont heureux de partager ce moment avec vous. They have known most of you for several years. You watched them grow up, you went to school with them, or you worked with them. Because you are the ones who have supported them and have known them so well, it is only fitting that you are the ones to share in this once-in-a-lifetime moment with them today. A wedding day can mean many things to those here today. It can be the celebration of a true love found and a bright future to come. It can be a time to reflect upon one's own relationship and even remember and reaffirm one's own wedding vows. It can be a time to reflect on the memories of those loved ones who cannot be here with us today, but may be watching over and smiling on this celebration today. Today, in honor of the groom's French-Canadian heritage, parts of the ceremony will be in English and French. Aujourd'hui, en hommage au patrimoine franco-canadien du mari, une partie de la cérémonie déroulera en anglais et en français. Those of you who speak French, I will be sending around an affidavit for you to sign that says you don't get to pick on my French. Pour ceux qui parlent français, je vous enverrai un affidavit indiquant que vous ne vous moquerez pas de mon français. Vive la Google Translate! As Erin and Gabriel prepared for the ceremony part of this wedding celebration, they reflected on what it is they love about each other. Gabriel, Erin loves that you blend in so comfortably with her family. She's excited for a future with family, friends, and new adventures. She sees in you a funny, kind, and sweet man. She loved that you think she is funny and that you always find a way to compliment her. She admires you for your sense of humor, that you're so supportive of her goals and dreams, both hers and yours as a couple, and your loyalty and trustworthiness. She loves your passion for things like hockey, especially the Montreal Canadiens, traitor, ultimate frisbee, cooking, watching a good tournament of Ages of Empires 2, vacuuming, working out, and staying in shape. You love Jinx and Oliver almost as much as Erin does. That's the pets. She knew you just might be the one when you changed a flight back in that infamous pub crawl in Sydney, Australia, on a whim to see a girl that you had just met earlier that week. Erin, Gabriel loves that you think about your relationship and put it first in your decisions and actions. He loves your intelligence, your smile, and your beauty. He appreciates that you are low maintenance, kind-hearted, and hardworking. Every bride is low maintenance. He admires that you are the smartest person he knows, that you're very sweet and always take great care of the ones you love. He loves your passions for things like your love of learning, your love of your two cats, Jinx and Oliver. He's pretty sure you love them more than you love him. And Gabriel, I can honestly say, it's true. He also loves that you love coffee and a good fantasy book and anything MSU. Although, she did have the good sense to hire a University of Michigan alumni to officiate her wedding. That's right. Go blue. Gabriel doesn't mind that you're a bit of a cougar and are a bit older than him, even though you fibbed about it at first at a certain bar crawl in Australia. And he doesn't mind that you are so very observant and perhaps too smart, or that he can't even wow you with a trip to a rotating restaurant. The years will come and go. Don't take each other for granted. There will be good and bad, triumphs and challenges. You will laugh a lot and cry sometimes. You will be the best parents you can be. You will grow older and wiser together. It's a good story. The beginning is now, and the end is nowhere in sight. Les années passeront. Ne vous tenez jamais l'un et l'autre pour acquis. Il y aura des hautes et des basses, des succès et des défis. Vous rirez beaucoup et vous pleurerez aussi parfois. Vous serez les meilleurs parents que vous puissiez être. Vous grandirez en âge et en sagesse ensemble. Commence aujourd'hui une belle histoire dont on ne voit pour la fin. We are blessed and thankful today to have the groom's sister, Miss Annabelle Monty, with us today to share a special poem that she wrote herself. Nous avons l'honneur d'accueillir Mademoiselle Annabelle Monty, sœur du mari, qui va nous lire un poème qu'elle a écrites elle-même.
Ma robe a craqué. Oups.
Please hold for technical difficulties.
Ma chère Erin, mon cher frère. OK, I think je vais prendre. Je pense que je vais prendre. OK, ça va. OK. Ma chère Erin, il marche-tu?
Vas-y.
OK. Mon cher frère, l'amour se lit sur ton visage comme le plus beau des mirages. Sur la plus grande île du monde, tu l'as rencontré, ta bien-aimée. Marchant dans les plaines comme de fiers savants, rien n'arrête vos cœurs ardents, ni rivière, ni torrent, vers les cimes des montagnes et les rêves levant. Comme des manchots sur leur banquise, vous protégerez votre prise, vous chérirez votre cocon, le regard vers l'horizon. Et si l'amour en vous perdure et se renouvelle telle la nature, comme les lilas au mois de mai, vous vous souviendrez de ce magnifique moment partagé. Elle sera belle votre aventure, elle sera plus grande que nature. Je vous aime.
Merci, Annabelle. We are equally honored and grateful to have the bride and groom's good friend, Miss Dana Zulke, with us to share a reading from Captain Corelli's Mandolin by Louis de Bernier. Nous sommes tout aussi honorés et reconnaissants d'accueillir Mademoiselle Dana Zulke, une bonne amie du mari et de la mariée, qui nous lira un texte de Louis Bernier.
Love is a temporary madness. It erupts like volcanoes and then subsides. And when it subsides, you have to make a decision. You have to work out whether your roots have so entwined together that it is inconceivable that you should ever part. Because this is what love is. Love is not breathlessness. It is not excitement. It is not the promulgation of eternal passion. That is just being in love, which any fool can do. Love itself is what is left over when being in love has burned away, and this is both an art and a fortunate accident. Those that truly love have roots that grow towards each other underground, and when all the pretty blossoms have fallen from their branches, they find that they are one tree and not two.
Merci, Dana. We now come to the words that Erin and Gabriel want to hear the most today. The words that take them across the threshold from being engaged to being married. A marriage, as most of us understand it, is a voluntary and full commitment. It is made in the deepest sense to the exclusion of all others, and it is entered into with the utmost desire and hope that it will last for life. Nous arrivons au moment que Erin et Gabriel voulons entendre le plus aujourd'hui, ce qui transforme le jeune fiancé et jeune marie. Un mariage tel que nous l'entendons pour la plupart est son engagement volontaire et total. Un engagement pris à l'exclusion de tous les autres avec le plus profond désir et le ferme espoir qu'il durera toute la vie.
Erin, with all my love, I take you to be my wife. I had to travel across the world to find you, and I promise to stand by you and uplift you. I promise to work at our love and always make you a priority in my life. Together, we will face all of life's experience and share one another's dream. No matter what happens, we can make it through together. I promise to be your equal and in a loving, honest relationship for as long as we both shall live. Merci d'accepter aujourd'hui de m'accompagner sur ce bon chemin qu'est la vie. Je t'aime de tout cœur.
Devant Dieu, nos familles et nos amis, moi, Erin, je te prends, toi, Gabriel, comme époux, pour te garder auprès de moi à partir de ce jour, pour le meilleur et pour le pire, et pour t'aimer et te chérir, dans la richesse comme dans la pauvreté, dans la santé comme dans la maladie, jusqu'à ce que la mort nous sépare. Je t'aimerai tous les jours de ma vie. Gab, today I promise you this. I will laugh with you in times of joy and comfort you in times of sorrow. I will share in your dreams and be your biggest supporter as you strive to achieve your goals. I will listen to you with compassion and understanding and speak to you with encouragement. Importantly, I promise that I will never have more than 2 cats in our home and that I won't let them secretly sleep in the bed when you're not there anymore. I also promise to keep trying to learn French, even if I'll never perfect that R sound. For so long, I wondered if I would ever find my true love, my soulmate. And then 4 years ago, you unexpectedly arrived halfway around the world and changed my life forever. You are everything that I ever hoped to find in a person, and more than I ever could have dreamed of. Since the day you walked into my life, you have filled it with joy and have given me a sense of peace that I have never known. I promise to spend every day of the rest of my life doing the same for you. You are my partner in all things to come, my best friend, my love, and my life. I will be here for you today and always. I love you.
Your wedding rings are the outward and visible sign of the inward and invisible bond which already unites your 2 hearts in love. Vos alliances sont le signe extérieur le plus visible du lien intérieur et infaillible qui unit déjà vos 2 cœurs dans l'amour. Puis-je avoir les alliances, s'il vous plaît? May I have the rings, please? Thank you, sir. Gabriel, place this ring on Erin's finger and repeat after me. Par cette alliance, je deviens ton mari et j'en ma vie.
Et quoi?
Et j'en ma vie
Genre ma vie
à la tienne.
et la tienne.
Cet anneau représente mon amour.
Cet anneau représente l'amour
inconditionnel,
international,
mon amitié éternelle
mon amitié éternelle
et la promesse
et la promesse
de parcourir, like I said, cette vie à tes côtés.
cette vie à ses côtés.
Erin, place the ring on Gabriel's finger. Yeah, shove it on. There we go. And repeat after me. Gabriel, I give you this ring with love and joy.
Gabriel, I give you this ring with love and joy.
As a ring has no end,
As a ring has no end,
neither shall my love for you.
neither shall my love for you.
I promise from this day forward,
I promise from this day forward,
you shall not walk alone.
you shall not walk alone.
With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
May the wedding rings you exchange today remind you always that you are surrounded by enduring love. Que les alliances que vous avez à changer aujourd'hui vous rappelleront toujours que vous êtes entrés d'un amour durable. Gabriel and Erin, you have just committed yourselves one to the other by the pledge of your marriage vows and the exchange of your wedding rings. Your life is now one. To celebrate your new union, we light the candles on the table before us, the unity candles. Assisting you in this special symbol of transition, we welcome and give thanks for Mrs. Marjorie Wolaschek, mother of the bride, Erin, and Mrs. Annie Lacombe, mother of the groom, Gabriel. Nous saluons et remercions Madame Marjorie Wolaschek, mère de la mariée, et Madame Annie Lacombe, mère du mari. Erin and Gabriel, as your mothers light the two side candles, we are reminded of your individuality, the families of your birth, your many gifts and talents, your strengths and weaknesses. There you go. All that you are individually bringing to your marriage. The individual lights are now shining before us to tell us that each of you is a bright light on this earth, living with honor, taking your responsibilities seriously, and offering care and love to those who are important in your life. And the light also symbolizes the life given to you by your parents. Now I ask Erin and Gabriel to take the individual candles and light the center unity candle together. As the flame from the center candle rises upward, may the light of your combined lives shine to the heavens in a beam that is now stronger and brighter because it unites the two flames of your hearts. May the flame of your love shed its light on your married life for years to come. Erin and Gabriel, I offer you these good wishes on this special day. May your life together be blessed with prosperity and good health. May you always share open and honest communication between each other. May you respect each other's individual talents and gifts and give full support to each other's professional and personal pursuits. May you cherish the home and family you will create together. May all the years to come be filled with moments to celebrate and renew your love. May your love be a lifelong source of excitement, contentment, affection, respect, and devotion to one another. Now you will feel no storms, for each of you will be shelter to the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there is no loneliness, for each of you is companion to the other. You are two persons, but there is one life before you and one home. Turn together to look at the road you traveled to reach this, the hour of your happiness. It stretches behind you into the past. Look to the future that lies ahead. It is a long and winding, adventure-filled road whose every turn means discovery, new hopes, new laughter, and a few shared tears. May happiness be your companion. May beauty surround you both in the journey ahead and through all the years to come. Go this day to your dwelling place and enter into your days together. May your days be good and long upon the earth. Your adventure has just begun. Now, by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church in the state of Michigan, it is my honor and delight to declare that you are husband and wife. Maintenant, par le pouvoir qui me sont conférés par l'Église de la vie universelle et l'État du Michigan, j'ai l'honneur et bonheur de vous déclarer mari et femme. Gabriel, you may now kiss your beautiful bride.
my makeup okay?
Yeah, perfect.
I'm sorry my nose was running.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present to you for the first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Gabriel and Erin Monty.
Good evening. First, I'd like to thank everyone who traveled near and far, including all the way from Canada, Arizona, West Virginia, and all the way from Denver, Colorado to join us tonight. I know how much it means to Erin and Gab to have all of us celebrating together with them today. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Dana, and Erin is one of my best friends. We both went to MSU for way too many years and met here in the city of East Lansing, where we share so many fond memories. But we really didn't get to know each other until our mutual friend and fellow bridesmaid, Natalie, moved away for grad school. After that happened, Erin and I would take weekend road trips to visit Natalie and got to really know each other during these long car rides. Erin and I were pretty much inseparable from then on and became best friends and eventually roommates. And Erin has been like a sister to me. She's one of the most kind and genuine people I know, and I know for sure I wouldn't be the same person I am today if I had never met you, Erin. You've been such a great friend to me, and thank you for that. We've shared so many memories, fun times, and experiences together throughout our almost decade-and-a-half-long friendship. I won't bore you with the inside jokes or stories we like to reminisce about, but here's one fitting story for today. Erin and I have watched both royal weddings together. For Prince William and Kate Middleton's wedding, we set our alarms for 5 a.m. so that we could get up and watch all the guests arrive and the wedding ceremony. We also watched Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's wedding, about 2,000 miles apart, but still together. And now I feel like I'm attending another royal wedding, the one where Erin met her Prince Charming and Gab found his princess. Gab, we are so happy that you and Erin crossed paths one fateful day in this big world and met each other. You've been such a light in Erin's life, and it's been amazing to watch your relationship grow over the years. I've never truly seen Erin this happy or as content as she is with you by her side. And, not to mention, Now that you guys are married, Erin's last name will be much easier to spell, so thank you for that. I'm so happy for you and love you both so much. And now, please raise your glass to toast the beautiful bride and groom. Sante.
I feel so honored to be here celebrating this joyous occasion with everyone today. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ann. I met Erin when I started graduate school at Michigan State University in 2010. Our relationship started at Michigan State University as a friend that I'd go and grab Starbucks with, but that quickly evolved into being my best friend and my travel companion. In August 2015, Erin and I convinced our boss to let us go on a work conference to Cairns, Australia. And that's where this love story all begins. While Erin was in Australia for the conference and Gab for an internship, the stars aligned and the two met in Cairns. After only spending a few days together, Gab was so excited to see Erin again that he changed his travel plans and he followed us all to Sydney. And from that point on, Erin was smitten with Gab. I remember the look of excitement in her eyes when Gab would walk into the room. After exploring Sydney with one another, Gab went back home to Canada and Erin to Michigan, although the distance between them couldn't separate that bond that they forged in Australia. Erin put a few miles on her car driving to Canada. Gab, you probably racked up some frequent flyer miles coming to Michigan, but it was all worth the while. We all know that Facebook Messenger played a key role in keeping this relationship together and allowed them to talk for countless hours. As Erin, you can personally attest, I personally avoid Facebook, and I avoid it at all costs, but it certainly has helped you guys out in the beginning quite a bit. After all of that, Gab decided that he wanted a life with Erin, Jinx, and Oliver, so he moved to Michigan. After living in Michigan, they bounced around. They went to Elko, Nevada, and thankfully they've moved out of that desert wasteland. And now they've made it to beautiful Denver, Colorado. Erin and Gab's relationship has truly been a testament that love can transcend all boundaries. I couldn't be happier for my best friend and her husband on this day. Gab, I trust you'll give Erin what she deserves, a lifetime of happiness. You're my best friend. I love you. In the wise words of Dr. Seuss, life's too short to wake up with regrets, so love the people who treat you right, forgive the ones who don't, and believe everything happens for a reason. If you get the chance, take it. If it changes your life, let it. Nobody said it'd be easy. They just promised it'd be worth it. I wish Erin and Gab a lifetime of love and happiness. Everyone, let's raise our glass to Erin and Gab. Cheers.
Hi, everyone. I hope you're gonna understand my speech. So I'm here to talk about my man, Gabriel Montier. His family and our friends know him as not the same way you think, because you all think he's gentle, polite, smart. Yeah, but I don't. I don't have the same picture as all of you. We've been into some crazy things together. I know the guys, it's been more than 15 years we've been together, and I was a little bit weird when I was a kid. He was also weird. And the guy was thinking different way than the other person, and I really like him for that. The guy was very confident also. And then we had some crazy story together. We've been traveling, made some road trips together, been to Europe together, and this is my man, Gabriel, Verena. So then we someday go to Australia, and he meets Erin, and he talks to me about a girl, and I say, okay, it's a girl. So he he met her in Australia, so he will get to something else, you know. But then a couple of months after, he brings the girl, and then I meet the girl. The girl is beautiful, she's smart, she's weird also, so I'm like, shit, this thing could work. The bromance was under attack. But then she left the country, and then Gabriel come back, and I was just wanted to be sure that he was good with this decision. So I asked him if he was very happy, and he told me, Chris, I've never been as happy as today right now. And what I like about Gab is when he loves someone, he will always get his back, and he's true to the person. And Erin's parent, you should be very proud of the decision she made. And I love you, Erin, and thank you very much for the wedding, and have a very great night, everyone.
Good evening, everyone. So I'll try to do this in English so that everyone can understand, because what I'll say in English, most of my people already know it in French, so that's fine. So as you know, I'm Gabriel's cousin. So we grew up in the same neighborhood. We went to school together since we were like 5 years old. So we grew up in the same, almost on the same street. So I just want to say a lot of things about my cousin. First of all, Gab is, I'll let the weird part for Chris. I'm talking about the normal stuff. So yeah, Gabriel, he's a guy of sports, okay? So every night when we were young, every night we would play hockey in the streets with our friends. We're big Montreal Canadian fans, as you know. And we went to ski every winter with our parents. We took classes. And Gab was always the guy who would take some funny jumps and fall down, and we would always laugh about it. And he also liked soccer, so we played a lot of soccer when we were young. So those are good memories for me, and I hope for you too, Gab. Also, Gab is a guy of arts. It might not seem like it, but we made music together. We played in the same band in high school. Gab was a saxophone player, one of the best that I ever saw. That is true. Also, we play, but this was the work of a lot of years in primary school when we were taking music class, playing xylophone and flute. We had a good history with this. Yeah. Also, we were living in like near a cinema, so we were big cinema guys. Every Friday, Saturday nights, we would go to the cinema and walk down and watch movies and sneak in for free sometimes. And that was also good memories. We made a lot of trips with our family, like from 5 years old to like 14 years old. We went a lot of places in the United States, so those are also good memories. I'm sorry it's a bit longer than the other guys, but since I'm his cousin, I'll take this extra time, okay? And we also had a lot of trips when we were in high school, and after this in college, we went to Cuba a couple of times, so those are, as you might think, great memories. Or maybe some memories we don't remember. I'd like to finish with a nice story about Gab, because he likes trips, art, sports, but he's also a fashion guy, okay? Okay, Gabriel, you might not know him like this, but he likes fashion. So we were in high school, we were 15 years old, and there's this morning where Gab is talking to Chris and I and says, "Oh, I don't know what's going on this morning, my jeans, they feel tight. They feel tight." So we're like, "Oh, so no big deal, it happens." And I remember we were sitting in the cafeteria, and we were looking at every girl's, Chris and I, right? So we're looking at every legs, and I lock eyes on some nice legs. I'm like, wow, these are the tightest legs I've seen. And I look up, and there's Gab in the tight jeans. And we found out the next day that he wore his mother's jeans. He actually wear his mom's jeans to go to school. So that will stick with him for the rest of his life, I promise you. I'll always talk about this, and it always makes us laugh. I'll never forget about this. But then when we finished university, Gab went to Australia, of course, as you know. And we started noticing that he was working 2 weeks and coming back 2 weeks, but then he wasn't coming back 2 weeks, really, right? He was driving his car to Michigan to see Erin. So then we figured, okay, there's something there, and finally maybe he found the one. And finally, I think that you did find the one, Gab, and we're all really happy, and I'm talking for all the guys who are not here, and we're all really happy for you, and I'm proud of you.
Hi, everyone. It's so nice to have everyone here. I ditto everything they said about having everybody come so far to be with us tonight. I'm trying not to be emotional, but it's very hard, especially after these girls and their speeches and you fellas, great speeches. I'm just going to make it short and sweet. We're going to say a short grace and have dinner. I know everybody's probably hungry. And so let's say grace. If you want to bow your head. Heavenly Father, we come to you with grateful hearts, asking for your blessing on this food we share today. We also ask for your blessing on Erin and Gabriel, who've come to you this day to unite themselves in love and upon their family and their friends. In Jesus' love, amen.